Hi everyone. We've got official images of the Lego minifigures series 24. That is going to be released on the 1st January 2023 for £3.50 in the UK or $5 in the US, so same price. And uh, I like the previous series 23, but I do think this series is leaps and bounds ahead of series 23. So yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed by the initial images, and I'm even more impressed now. So yeah, let's take a quick spin. Uh, yeah, like I don't think there are any figures that I particularly dislike. I think we can go through each of them in turn, but I do think most of them represent good value, which which usually cannot be said about these non-licensed minifigures. So So there's the spaceman again. There are some names for these guys, but I don't think I'm going to be able to remember all of them. Not before I get them in hand and you know, yeah, enjoy them for a while. So yeah, let's just go ahead and look at each of them. Dual molded legs, very good impression. Um, this torso reminds me of Boba Fett. So that's pretty neat as well. Well, I mean, all of these are obviously going to be prints, so that's very good. The roller skate pieces forming the sort of the turret is really innovative. It adds to the texture, but at the same time, it's really funny looking. So that's neat. So the T-Rex man, nothing too special about this other than the fact that it's a T-Rex and everyone loves T-Rex, so that's cool, right? But I do like the Dragon Girl a little bit more, but that's just personal preference. I know a lot of people like T-Rex. And yeah, this would be a very nice minifigure for any castle sets. Um yeah, so apparently she's a hunter, I think. And yeah, I like the hairpiece for this one. I think this is definitely, well, I wouldn't say definitely, but most likely to be a new mold. And I think she's making pottery, I suppose. And then this is the sort of the troll warrior. And yeah, I do wish these guys could be masked. And well, obviously it would be very expensive to mask these figures like that, but yeah, pretty good. Reminds me of the dungeon wave of Ninjago. So I suppose this figure would go with that theme pretty well. And then the brown spaceman, I think this will be in demand. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets immediately sold out. Well, like, or obtained by all those scalpers out there, because I think, you know, classical spacemen have a lot of appeal to a lot of adult Lego fans, and I mean, personally, I'm not one of those, but there's definitely something really special. I think when the field guide is out, it'll be very difficult to find the spaceman. So yeah, I mean, for these minifigure series, I do think it's a good idea to try to try to get most of those highly desirable minifigures from the get-go. Ideally as soon as possible because they're going to run out of stock, right? I mean, most of the time they're going to be going on sale, but I think many of those desirable ones uh are going to disappear from the shelves in no time. Yeah, I think the referee could be one of them, but perhaps a good thing about this series is that there are quite a number of pretty desirable minifigures with pretty special accessories. So um, you know, that could be a good thing because people would then be focusing on, well, they wouldn't be able to focus. They'll have multiple targets, and so that will give you a better chance of getting what you want. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, basically, like it wouldn't be like the Muppet series where, Kermit the Frog would be the target that, every single Kermit the Frog would be snatched away. It probably wouldn't be like that for this minifigure series, and I do hope they continue to do those um you know packs of 6 or even packs of 12. I don't think they're going to do that, but one can hope and dream. Yeah, the referee looks really nice with the ball. I like the ball as well. I think that's, yeah, if you have the soccer table, the football table, this would be a pretty good ball, right? And you do need a referee after all. Anyways, um, this is a pretty nice minifigure as well. Again, dual molded, a koala, and also I think the uniform is a very neat thing to have. Although I do think this headpiece should be dual molded. It should be an entire hairpiece. So yeah, probably not that great in that regard. And then the girl on the wooden horse. I don't know if the torso exclusive. Probably. I think that Lego has done something similar before, but not with the same print. Okay. The paper boy, nice. Probably one of the least interesting ones. Although nice, definitely a nice thing to have in a city setup. You have newspaper, you have the wooden bowl. I don't remember what this is called, but yeah, pretty nice stuff. Mid legs, very nice. It has prints on that too. And yeah, this is one of those that I think could be sold out very soon. Like because of this sort of Duplo like piece, it's very easy to feel for this thing, and it feels substantial. So I think a lot of people would be going for this one. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared for that. I mean, like the last thing I want is to have loads of these packets on shelves, but all of them would be the least desirable ones. This would be a nightmare for any of these minifigure series, right? You don't. Yeah, in a sense, I do think it's a good thing that they have so many pretty desirable minifigures in the series. It's not like just one or two, but maybe 6 or 7 of them at least that are really good for different people. The farmers market, okay. So this is the Carrot Man, probably one of the least interesting ones. Probably nothing on the legs. Probably nothing on the torso as well. I hope there is something, but it's not that you're gonna see it. So yeah, I guess that's it. Again, there are quite a number of really good minifigures, which is why I rank this higher than Series 23, even though Series 23 is probably one of the best. So Series 22 is not that great, but Series 23 is take a turn for the better, and then Series 24, excellent. So yeah, pretty good. Again, the names, if you want to memorize them, good for you. I mean, personally, I think I'll definitely getting a few of them, if not all. Probably not all of them, because ultimately it's all about like you need it's still very expensive, to be honest, for a single minifigure. And they're supposed to be good. right? Just remember that they're supposed to be good for the price. Each minifigure should cost no more than £2 at cost. So for them to sell for £3.50 or even $5 in the US, which is significantly more expensive given the exchange rate, is pretty atrocious if they are giving you mediocre minifigures. So they're supposed to be good. They're supposed to be better than the ones that appear in normal sets. Forget about licensed sets, of course. Licenses have an even higher bar, perhaps. But yeah, this is great. I'm really looking forward to it, and that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon.